Okay, I think we are live on Instagram, Facebook, and on YouTube, my YouTube channel, What Shall I Cook? Hello, everyone, whoever's joining us, please tell us who you are, where you're from. We are live from Switzerland, in Zurich. I'm here with Ishan. How old are you, Ishan?
5.
Ishan is 5.
No, 5.5.
You're 5.5? We've got Aaron in the back rummaging through the snack drawer. We just wait a couple of minutes just to get everyone joining. Hope everyone's doing well today. We are experiencing a bit of a turn in the weather, so it's not very nice. It's a bit rainy, a bit overcast. What's it like? Is it you were outside just now? Was it cold? Ishan, is it cold outside?
Not that cold.
Not that cold? Okay, so tell us your name. Hello, my sweet design. You're also from Zurich. I'm just going to scroll through to see who you are, where you're from, so I can give some shout outs. Hi, Krish. Tell us your names, please. There is a little bit of a lag. So when you're messaging, I don't necessarily see them straight away, but please do message. You're from Pinner. Hi, what's your name? Oh, that's nice. Always like cuddles. Okay, so should we get started? And I'm just, as usual, Michelle, I'm talking, so I just need to be a bit quiet. As usual, I am always running through the recipe first. So I'm going to run through the recipe, let you know what we're making. So we're making chocolate brownies. They are vegan, they are gluten-free, they are so delicious. There's no sugar, there's no flour, and there's no egg. So I'm just going to run through the recipe real quick. So we've got 2 cups of chopped dates. Now I've already gone ahead and chopped my dates and already whizzed them in the blender to reduce the noise and everything while we're doing this live stream. Half a cup of warm water. So when you do chopped dates and half a cup of warm water, that's what you need to blitz together. Then I've got half a cup of peanut butter ready. I've mentioned this before. I love this stuff. It's super good for you. This is by a company called NU3. We have it available in Switzerland, but I don't know if you get it anywhere else in the world. So we use this one. But when I was in the UK, we used to use Whole Earth. Long story, but when I was pregnant with my oldest, I had gestational diabetes, and we're just learning a lot about how to pair different foods together so that I could keep my blood sugar levels low. So I used to use Whole Earth, the one with flax seeds in it, and it was super delicious with some apple. If you haven't tried it, you've got to try that one. That's a really nice combo. Okay, going back to the recipe, 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. I've already got mine already spooned out in a little bowl, ready to go into my mix. But this is another, this is a coconut oil that I use from NU3 as well, which I absolutely love. So I've got my coconut oil there. And then you want to use 1/3 cup of cacao powder. This stuff, oh, I've talked about it so many times. I love it. I always get it from the UK. I'm not sure if you can get it from anywhere else. Oh, sorry. Are you okay? Oh dear. Oops. Are you okay? You're going to be brave. So we want to go in with 1/3 cup of cacao powder. So I've got my cacao powder ready as well. And then a handful of, I've put 1/3 cup of chocolate chips, but I haven't actually got chocolate chips. So I'm going to go in with this bar of chocolate and actually just crump it up and throw some in. And we're going to save some back for the top before it actually goes in the oven. Okay, so let's get started. Of course you can. Yes.
I don't like chocolate brownies.
You don't like chocolate brownies, but you said you want to make something else next week, don't you? Should we tell everybody while I'm getting things ready?
Yes.
Do you want to tell everybody on this? Talk to the screens and tell everybody what you want to make. You remember what it was called?
Yeah.
Okay, so how should the consistency of the dates be? So as I said to you before, I've got my 2 cups of chopped dates already ready, and oh, we don't want the cooker going on. And I've got, let me just grab a spoon, and you whiz it round in the half a cup of water. Let me just grab a spoon, and I'm going to show you. So it should be gooey, It doesn't really fall off the spoon, but if it does a little bit, that's fine. If I give it a shake, it will fall off the spoon.
That's dates.
That is dates. That's dates with water. So it's gooey, it's thick, almost syrupy, but a thick syrup.
Can I try, Mummy? Can I try?
Smarties ice cream.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's not even sunny today.
I just want the looks.
You want to get it from the shops? Okay. Ishan, we don't want to make a bit of a mess of this. So, as I said, it should be gooey. It should slide off your spoon. Because I did this a little while ago, I'm going to throw in a little bit more water. But if you're doing it as we speak, just stick to the half a cup of water. And remember, I'm just using my usual coffee cups. So if you use this type of a cup, just make sure whatever measurements you're doing, you're sticking to the same. Don't touch that, Aaron. Don't touch that, please. We don't want to say goodbye to everybody, do we, on YouTube? He's up on the counter. Okay, so we've got our. Any questions about the consistency of the date mix? I think everyone looks like they're okay. If you've got any questions, do fire them at me. And we'll get mixing. So once you've chopped up your 2 cups of dates, we're going to go in with half a cup of water and give it a whiz, and it should be like a gooey consistency. So once you've done that, we're then going to throw everything into a blender, all the things that we've got in there, and we're going to whiz that round. It's a really, really easy and super quick recipe, this one. It does come together in no time, especially if you've already chopped up your dates. Yes?
Can I have a little bit of that?
Of the chocolate?
At the end.
Okay, so should we see how we go? And should we try and get all this mixture in? So we're just going to stick this all in our blender. Right, let's get this. And we need to show everybody what we're doing at home, yeah? So do you want to tell everybody again what we're making?
Tomorrow.
Not tomorrow, today.
Can I tell them tomorrow?
You want to tell them tomorrow, so you want to come back, get everybody to come back again. You want to tell them tomorrow. Why don't we just tell them today?
Yes. We're making lollipop, Hulk lollipops tomorrow.
Tomorrow we're making Hulk lollipops, okay. So we're doing a little bit of recipe testing at the moment, and we're experimenting loads. So there'll be lots and lots of new recipes coming your way. So do watch this space. So I've just had a question. I'm going to repeat it really quickly. So you've got your 2 cups of chopped dates that you're going to whiz round in a blender and blend it with half a cup of warm water. It's got to be warm water. It all comes together in like a gooey consistency. You can try from this. Let me just take the last bit out. Hang on a minute. Okay.
How can I try?
All right. So don't try with that. Here, you can try.
I want to try with that.
Yeah, but we need to use this. So why don't you try with the spoon? Here, you try with a new spoon. There you go.
Something else to try.
All right, you try it with something you want. Okay, so we're now ready to go in with our half a cup of peanut butter. Smooth peanut butter is what we need. Ishan, I need to get to this now.
I want to try with this.
Right, you try it with that. Not from here. Okay, not from here, not from here. From here. Okay. So I've got my half a cup of peanut butter, which is all going in.
Can I mix?
Not with that, not with that, not with that. We don't need to mix because we're going to blend it, Ishan.
Can I mix it today?
No, we're going to blend it.
No.
Okay, so that's half a cup of peanut butter gone in. And then we're going to go in with our coconut oil. So I'm just going to give it a little melt in the microwave, actually. So melted coconut oil, you've got your 2 tablespoons of melted coconut oil. How's everybody doing at home? Everyone's doing okay? Good, good, good. Just turn that off. Don't want our cooker to turn on. Okay, while we're waiting for our coconut oil to melt, we're going to go in with
I don't want this.
But this is the thing that makes it into brownies.
But I want real chocolate.
We're going in with 1/3 cup of our cacao powder.
Can I have real chocolate instead?
We're going to also put some real chocolate in as well.
Yeah, only
Now,
for me.
just to let you know, if you are going for a vegan version, obviously use vegan chocolate. We weren't able to get any vegan chocolate, so we're going in with just normal cooking chocolate. It's dark. Right, Ishan. So what we need to do is we need to crumble this.
Yes, but can I have a little bit?
Yeah, sure. You're probably not going to like it. It's dark.
A little bit.
So I'm just going to crumble up our chocolate.
Is this the real chocolate?
It is real chocolate. Do you
I want
like it?
the other real chocolate I did for the cookies.
Oh, so you don't like this one?
No.
No?
I want all the chocolate in mine.
Okay. So if you have got a bar of chocolate you want to go and crumble it, which I probably should have done beforehand because I didn't realise I haven't actually put crumbled chocolate in many of my desserts recently, and I've forgotten how long it takes to actually crumble this. So I'm actually just going to step aside and make some noise while Ishan entertains you. Do you want to tell everybody about something that you were doing today? No? They're all looking forward to hearing from you. How's everybody doing? Baking, making? This is not really working. Right, let me get a bowl and crumble it. Okay. I tell you what, Ishan, if you go into over there, right, if you step back a bit, go over there, come down, good. Right, I'm going to just grab this, and maybe you can ask if you can get some help. Yeah, go and see if you can get some help with crumbling this. Yeah, into like big, small pieces. Off you go. Go down there and see if you can get some help to crumble that. Take this with you and crumble it. So while he's going to crumble, let me say a few hellos to a few more people that have joined us. And how is everyone doing? How's your mix coming along? So I've got my dates. Hold on, I'm just getting my coconut oil. So I've got my chopped dates with the water. I've got my half a cup of peanut butter. I've now got 1/3 cup of my cacao powder, and I'm going in with my 2 tablespoons of coconut oil, melted coconut oil. And I'm just waiting for the chopped chips. Just a few chopped chips to go in first. And then when you pour the batter into a lined tray, here we go, I've got my lined tray here. You want to make sure that you have a little bit more chocolate chips left for the top, just to crumble on top. It looks really pretty, but also you know that every single piece of that brownie has a bit of chocolate on top as well, which is also really nice. So, any questions? I hope everyone's doing okay. Thank you everyone for joining me for these sessions. I mean, I really look forward to them. It's so nice to be able to do something with the kids. I do cook with them or bake with them quite often, so it is really, really enjoyable for them. And I always find that when kids are cooking along or baking, they are more than likely to try it. So I do this with non-sweet things as well. I do it with savoury foods. I do it with main meals, or it's, a good one is to get them to make their own sandwiches or get them to make their own wraps. It's always a good way to kind of get them experimenting with the feel of food, the texture of food, different ways you might cut it or prepare it. It's really, really nice for them to get involved, and they have a choice then. And trust me, if you're having issues with any of your kids not eating certain things, just keep doing it, keep exposing them, and just keep trying different things. But whatever happens, don't ever force them. I always find that if you force kids to eat things, they just won't do it. Okay, so are we ready with our chocolate? Oh, brilliant. Oh, okay, that didn't work very well. It's all right. So we've got some chocolate chips. Did you? Okay, so we're going to put in some of these chocolate chips. Okay, do you want to throw those in?
Yes.
Yeah, throw them in. Come on, you do
How
it.
did you do that?
I just took out some of the big bits. Right, so we've put in our chocolate chips. Now we're just going to pop over here and blend it all together,
Mommy,
and then your batter is ready.
can I have one more little chocolate?
Yeah, here you go. Did you like it? Ooh,
Not that
interesting. That's interesting. Right, let's little bit of noise because I'm just putting the blender on. So just to let you know, you might want to turn me down. Okay. It would help if we plugged it in. Right, here we go. So that's just blending away. Just going to get a little bit water. Hold on. Ishan, this is just, look, it's just doing it itself, okay? Right, hang on. Should we give it a little mix? Because, hang on, let's give it a mix. Let's see if we can move this into the frame, yeah?
I want to turn it this way.
I'm going to try and move this into, hang on, let's see if we can, there we go. Did everyone see that? All right, let's give this a mix. Hang on. Don't turn it on just yet. I'm just opening it. Oh. Right, I'm going to give it a mix because it's quite thick and gooey. Hang on, because you're going to do it. Because it's quite thick and gooey, you might have to give it a bit of a stir so that, unless you've got a really, really brilliant blender, which actually I could do with some advice. I'm looking to buy a new one. And I'm a little bit torn as to what I should buy. Yeah, you're going to blend it. Yeah, let's cover it. There you go. Yeah, that's on the pulse. So yeah, go on.
Why not this way?
That's just on one level. This is on the pulse level. Okay, good job. Okay, so while that's getting done, let's see if anyone's got any questions. No. Okay. Don't keep turning it on and off, just keep it on.
This way?
Yeah,
But
whichever way you want to do, but you just keep it on, alright?
This way.
Ishan, if you keep turning it on and off, it's not going to work. Okay. It's not really moving, is it? Oh. Okay, so because this is taking a while, what we're going to do is actually just...
It
let's
doesn't
just
smell
move.
very nice.
Ishan, smell it now. Oh, that smells good. Because our dates are already blended and everything else that you put in is smooth, you can just give it a bit of a mix. Yes, you can. Just be careful that you don't get it out. And just give it a bit of a mix. As long as your dates are mushy and your dates are all blended really nicely. So once that's all combined and mixed up together, I'm going to pop this into our lined baking tray. Are we ready to put it in?
No.
Of course we are.
No, I'm not ready though.
No?
I'm not finished.
Okay. Right, you just give that a mix. Should we pour it now? Because I think you've mixed it really... Oh, wow, look at you. That's super mixing.
I'm going to make a tornado one for me.
Yeah, so as I've said before, if you've been joining us on a weekly basis, we're doing volcanoes, tornadoes, mountains. What else are we doing?
Dragons and dinosaurs.
Dragons and dinosaurs. All things 5-year-olds are into.
Volcanoes.
We've said volcanoes.
Lava.
Lava.
And I know what else.
Okay. Okay. So this is ready to go into the tray. Your oven should be preheated at 180 degrees. I should have mentioned that. I always forget that, but you know, we knew this was going in the oven. So yeah, get your ovens on if you haven't already, which I'm going to also do. And that's good. Right, let's pour that in now.
Can you just stop there and I will surprise you? Now ready?
Whoa, look at that. Should we show everybody what our mixture looks like? This is really gooey. Okay, all right, so let's get that in. Okay, come on, Ishan, we've got to, because everybody's waiting for us and we haven't got long. These are 30-minute baking sessions and we're going to put that in. As you can see, it's just coming out of my blender quite nicely. Gosh, this with a glass.
I like doing that.
All right, so you spread, hang on. You spread it like that, okay? But you make sure you get it on this side. You have to hold the tray here. Ishan, because look, you're making a mess then. If you hold the tray, I'm just showing you how to do it. There you go. Slowly, because if this is all getting messy, if this gets all messy, it's all going to get burnt in the oven. Okay? All right, so let's get some of this other mixture out. Okay, can you scoop that out of my spoon? All right, we're doing good. How's everyone doing? Okay, smells good. It smells so good, nice and chocolatey. Let's get some in that corner. We need to make sure it's leveled. So just go over it with maybe the back of your spoon. I'm just trying to scoop all of the last bit of goodness out of here. No waste, everybody. No waste.
And waves.
And now you're making waves. Okay. Right, so I'm now going to give you the back of a spoon, Ishan. Can I have that? You need to flatten it out to make sure every bit of your tray has like this. Look like this. Yeah, so each corner has...
I want to make this whole thing a wave.
A wave? Really?
Yeah. That means I need this to make... I need that to make a wave.
Okay, hang on. Ishan, everybody's waiting for us.
I need that.
I need to take the last bit out first, okay? Thank you, Ishan. You have to help me. Did you just sneeze straight into the food?
Yes.
That's not good, is it? So now what? Do we have to throw all this away, or you're the only one that gets to eat it? I think you're the only one that gets to eat it. Oh, Ishan. Okay, I'm still going to show you how this is, but I guess none of us are going to enjoy this, are we?
Why?
Because you just sneezed.
I didn't sneeze straight into the food.
Where did you sneeze? On the other side?
Yeah. I sneezed it like this.
I didn't actually see.
Look.
Everybody else did. Okay. Right, I think that we're good. Right, here, right, do your waves. There you go.
I need
okay,
this
so
you don't have to help me.
Okay, I'm not helping you. So he's making waves. So it's all lopsided at the moment. But we are going to flatten it out with the back of our spoon, make it nice and even, and then it's just going to be popped in the oven for 20 minutes. It's going to go in for 20 minutes at 180 degrees. It's going to come out. Oh, don't forget, before you pop it in the oven, once you've flattened it out, just sprinkle some of those chocolate chips on top evenly. And then when it comes out the oven, you can chop it up. Now, if you guys have had a chance to look at my IGTV video I posted yesterday about how to make homemade ice cream, vegan ice cream, I've got a banana ice cream recipe on there. It's a really short video. I think it's like a minute and something. Do give it a go and enjoy these brownies with a bit something cold. So hot and cold is always a favourite in our house. My father-in-law in particular absolutely loves hot and cold. So I'm sure if he's watching, he's going to be loving this. So So yeah, so you can enjoy it with some ice cream, some vegan ice cream, as I just said, the one that I just put up yesterday, or some vanilla yogurt. Vanilla flavored yogurt is also really nice. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So it's going in the oven for 20 minutes. So unless anyone's got any question, you know the drill. Please, please, please tag me in your photos if you've cooked along with us. And if you haven't and you're going to go back to this will be on IGTV, this will be on my story, for 24 hours, but it will be on YouTube, which I'll put a link up on in my bio, and it'll also be on Facebook at What Shall I Cook. So please do give it a go. Tell me what you think. Let me know if you like it, don't like it. I'd love to hear your feedback. Any other questions? Okay, Isha, have you got any other questions for me before I love you and leave you? Because we've got a few minutes until our 30-minute time frame is up. And that's how you make vegan, gluten-free chocolate brownies, no sugar, no flour, no eggs. Okay, he might be doing this for a little while, but that's fine. That's the thing about baking and cooking with kids. You just go with it. Let them experiment. Let them just experience what they're experiencing, and they'll get bored after a little while, and you can just come back to it and fix it. So please do tag me in your photos. Send me photos. I'd love to see them. I will share them on my stories. Other than that, have a lovely afternoon, everybody. Remember, this is going in the oven for 20 minutes at 180 degrees, and you're going to enjoy it nice and warm. Take care, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Say bye to everybody.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, bye-bye. Right, let's end this.
Mommy, is it looking good?